Hi, everybody. Hope everyone is enjoying their springtime. Spring is in the air, and I thought we would draw our tall chicks. Now, the tall chicks I learned how to do from my mentor at TPS, which was Mrs. Webster. So, if anybody of you know Mrs. Webster, I think the world of her. She's just an awesome lady and created some really cool curriculum for the school. And it's a pleasure to know her and to keep some of those art projects alive. So today I wrote a little memo on my webpage, but if you're viewing this without seeing that, you're going to want to fold, and I'm going to give directions in my video as well. But if you have a large class that are younger and you're concerned, you may want to fold these, pre-fold a regular Xerox copy longwise, and that's how we're going to use what we're going to use to draw our chicks. Okay, so I'm going to switch screens. Bear with me while I play with my technology. So, while I'm doing this, I looked up a little bit on chickens, and did you know that chickens are related to dinosaurs? I totally forgot about that, and I think that's pretty cool. So earlier I did some drawings of tall chicks, but I didn't like the shape of them, so I'm going to be doing them again. So once again, what you want to do to start this project, it's quite easy, is you just want to fold your paper, and some people need help doing that if they're a child. The best, you're going to need to learn how to do this. I do this a lot though. So bring your lined paper up to itself and make sure you have two lines that are parallel and they meet, and that the corners are matched. They're not crooked like this. You don't want that. You want them lined up corner to corner, and then you press down and make your crease, and then you have a nice folded paper. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is, my Alexa started talking. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna think about how many people you have in your family. So you can make these tall chicks of just you. You can make it with you and your best friend, your brothers and sisters, your cousins, your aunties, your mom and dad, your grandparents, your caregivers, whoever is watching you, whoever is important to you, or maybe a new friend you just want to make this for, or your teacher. So you can make these chicks however you want and dress them however you want. So I'm going to do 4. So what I want you to do to make it easier is at the top of your page, put however many fingers. If it's 3, put 3 fingers, spaced out. So you just want to spread your fingers a little bit and make sure there's space so you can make little dots right above your fingers. That's all you're doing. You're not doing anything too fancy. If it was 1 finger, but just make sure it's at the top part of your page, because we want them to have nice, funny, long legs. All right, so all you need to do now is draw an oval shape. So what's an oval? It's not round like this. It's a little bit longer, like squished like this. So an oval we'll make right here. My first dot is right here. I'm just going to make a nice oval shape. Then I'm going to do to my next dot, and I'm going to make a nice oval shape. Now these, it doesn't matter where the dots are, it just kind of helps you have a plan where you're putting your dots, okay? They could be smaller, they could be bigger. I'm making them all relatively the same size. And then what you want to do is take your pencil after you draw your circles, however many you want, or just 1, and you're going to draw super long chicken legs for them. Okay, and how do we make the bottom of chicken legs? Just an upside down V with a little line through it. Okay, upside down V with a line. Then we're going to add long legs on this guy. And I don't know if you've heard parallel lines. These are called parallel lines because it's an even distance between them. They don't cross. So like if I went this way and I went this way, we'll make an X shape, right? So we're just going straight down, like a spider. And we got ones right here. Like my sound effects. Okay. So then you can make new feet on these guys. I'm actually going to put some tennis shoes on them, high tops on this guy. They don't have to be the coolest shoes you've ever seen or know how to really draw. Oops, I went too fast on those. Sorry. Sometimes I get ahead of myself. So let's just say we want to make boots on this guy. What we'll draw is we'll draw some rectangle shapes and then a half of a circle, like a semicircle. Just draw like a gumdrop. Yeah, like a gumdrop shape, okay? So those look like boots. Maybe the mom has high heels. That's a little tough to draw even for me. So I make a little loop, little U shape. Can you do a U shape right there? And I can zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Wrong way. Wrong way, Mrs. Paulson. Okay, we've got little U shapes, and then you can make a point, like a V at the very bottom. How about that? Does that kind of look like high heels? That's kind of funny. Sort of. Maybe if you put a little heel in the back, and then she could have a little skirt, maybe, over her long legs. Now, I've heard that a lot of my friends over erase. So you just want to do very carefully. If you did decide to draw a skirt or shorts or pants or whatever on one of them, maybe you want to get rid of those long legs underneath because it'll make it look really cute when you're done. So here's this guy. I'm going to put him in like SpongeBob shorts. I'm going to put him in little shorts. And again, I'm just going to erase that little bit or pick a really dark color and go over my crayon lines, okay? So this is the dad. He's got boots on. Maybe I'll put a little bow tie on him. And the birds, oh, well, I'm adding all these details too before I even get to their faces. So let's look at their faces. To make a beak, all you do is right in the middle of the circle, pretend it's like you're drawing a dash right in the middle of the oval, right in the middle. You draw a dash and then make a point coming down and you make an upside down triangle. Okay, nice and clean, nice and neat. And an upside down triangle. And an upside down triangle. Now, some people also will add a little part to the beak, like it has like a little pie shape or a little round shape underneath, like it's got a little beak. Did I draw that right? Let me see. I need to look it up, actually. That's funny. I'm having trouble. Oh, you can just kind of do one side like that, you know, show the bottom of the beak or just leave them like that. Now I've noticed it's really cute to put the eyes kind of close to the beak on each side where the beak starts. You also can make them googly eyes, so you can make open circles. And then you could have them be like cross-eyed and silly, right? Does it look silly? Okay. And this guy, maybe he's falling asleep over here. He's a sleepy boy in his SpongeBob shorts. All right, maybe he has a hat. So sometimes I'll put little hats on them. Now remember, hats fit on your head, so they shouldn't be super tiny. They actually slip on your brain. So you want to make sure hats about as wide as the top of your head. They also can have eyebrows. As you know, our eyebrows give lots of expression. So maybe this guy's angry or confused. So if you change the eyebrows to something, it can really change a lot. This guy, I'm going to draw sunglasses. Are you ready? So all I'm going to do is cut across, not halfway because that's where the dash was, but about a finger length, your finger above, or cut that in half between here and here. All right, if that makes sense. And then I'm just going to make a semicircle on each side. Semicircle, semicircle. Okay. And sometimes these chickens have little spiky hair. So you can add a little spike of the hair. And this guy, maybe he's got a little couple of spikes. Maybe she's got funny chicken hair. Maybe she grew because she's the mom. And the little boy, they also sometimes have wings. So you can go, well, they always have wings, but you can draw them with wings. So it's cute to go a little curve up, then bring it down and bump, bump and connect. Okay. So this guy, maybe his wings are down, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Okay. And she might have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Those are just big, kind of like little triangles on each side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So back to the shoes and the bottom. Maybe she also has tights. So I'm going to actually make her legs a little bit thicker because I want to make maybe some striped socks for her. So to make stripes, you know how to make stripes, right? Just try to make them as even as you can. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. Depends on how you're feeling and what you're doing today. So I'm just doing, oops, I was out of line. So here's Mr. Mrs. Tall Chick. So chickens, so I was telling you, chickens were related to dinosaurs. I find that amazing. I think I knew that at some point. That's his tail feather. So if you want to make a tail, you just kind of make a triangle, but then fill it up with feathers underneath, okay? So I'm going to give him a little feather tail too. The mom you wouldn't see, and I think this guy in the shorts you wouldn't see. So I believe it's time to start coloring. We need to figure out his shoes. Maybe he just has chicken feet too. V and a line through it. There you go. I'm gonna pull back a little bit. So let's find out some more chicken facts, huh? All right, you guys can get busy coloring as I look this up for you. And I thought it'd be funny to do this. Let's see if we can get it going. Okay. So what I wanted to tell you about chickens is they can show empathy. Do you know what that means? What does it mean, empathy? It means feeling sorry for somebody or something. So I didn't know that. I didn't know chickens had feelings, but they do. They can speak to each other. They dream. They choose their partners. So the hen can choose the rooster. Eggs can be different colors. And then guess what this is so cool. Eggs can be, what shall we call it? Chickens can be hypnotized. Isn't that cool? Yeah, they can be hypnotized like people. Oh my gosh, I think that's so funny. All right, here's a little special thing for you. Oops, where'd it go? Get it back over here. I thought this would be really fun for you guys and make you laugh a little. Little chicken song. This isn't the chicken song I thought it was gonna be. Guess I should have previewed it. I guess it'll wake me up. Oh my goodness, what did I get myself into? Why did I make my, I thought it was just the regular chicken song. Come on now. This isn't the real chicken song. It's labeled the chicken song. But we've got chicken disco right now. Huh? Is that fun? All right. Wrong song. Isn't it just called the chicken song? You might be screaming at the TV going, no, Mrs. Paulson, it's something else. It's something else. Maybe it's this weird looking one. All right, we got to do another commercial. So let's get some color on here. Yeah, here it goes. There we go. So now we're dressing up our chickens. Want to make them nice and colorful. So I always make them yellow with orange beaks to make the beaks stand out a lot. There's the chicken. Here I am. I'm gonna color in his eyeglasses. Let's get his little bow tie. Maybe it's a red bow tie. Now, they could be sitting on or standing on a big green hill. So behind them, we can draw a little bit of a line and color it all in. Now, technically, we could have done that first, and I probably should have. Sometimes I don't think ahead. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So forgive me, it might be a little messy, but I'm gonna try and leave the boots and the shoes. So whatever shoes you want to color in, unless you want green a part of their color, you might want to stay away. And the black, let's see, here we go. So here's some black boots for this one. This is the real chicken song. So maybe her pantyhose are, her tights are striped. Maybe they're holding something. I think they're holding something, I don't know. And you always can try an outline too, but I feel like it needs a little something else. Maybe this one could wear some pants too. I think I put them in long blue jeans. Okay, so he's got blue pants on. Kind of hard to tell that they're pants. And so, let's see. I'm going to now, what else could we do to make this interesting? Put on another, let's see. I'm trying to find a good song to play. So you might want to go over your lines in black because it will make it stand out a little bit more and look a little more finished. So if you have time, you may want to add that, okay? See the difference? So he's got some funny pants on. The dad's got some skinny legs that go in his boots. She's got her long, crazy tights. What do you think? Dad needs to be outlined. Oh, I'm going to change his eyebrows because I don't want him to look mad. It's never good to make pictures of angry or frowning faces. Then people start worrying about you. You know, you just want to keep things happy and light. And try to find the joy when you paint or draw, because this is fun, relatively easy stuff. And you can't really do it wrong and no one will get mad at you. So just learn from it and have fun, right? I'm gonna put little red shoes on her. All right, friends, so that is the tall chicks. And I have another project for you called the root vegetables. If you'd like to use the other half of your paper, you can just turn it over and then it's also done on this. And it's a good exercise to just have the children practice cutting as best as they can in a straight line. Okay, so happy spring, everybody. Thank you for joining me. And I will, hopefully see you soon on campus. Take care, you guys. Bye for now.